leaving Reno, Nevada, heading toward Ely, Nevada. The sunlight on these hills is pretty interesting with the different shadows and so on. This early in the morning, it's 9:02 a.m. here on this Sunday, so rather nice. I'm about an hour and a half east of Reno. Stopped for breakfast in a little town. I forget the name of it, but it's I don't know what you would call these. I don't think they're salt flats, but very interesting. On Highway 50, by the way. Not many cars here on this Sunday, which is nice, and perfect weather. I was a bit concerned yesterday, what would the roads be like, and would this secondary road would be a problem if it was snow, but it's 4 degrees Celsius right now, a little bit above freezing, and just perfect driving conditions. Just entered this incredible valley with mountains over there. The land there, it's not as white with the salt as before. By the way, I used my telephoto lens and I photographed that salt closer, and it looked like they were mining it. So they were actually using it. But anyway, it's pretty amazing here. How cool is this? Driving through some valley on the way to Ely, Nevada. It's just a great long flat plain, and now we're cutting through some hills, I guess, that were blasted away to allow this road to be put in. And then I imagine on the other side there'll be another long valley, but you never know. But I always try to take secondary routes, and I try to go on routes that I haven't been on before. And I don't believe I've ever been on this road, Highway 50, to Ely. I did get to Ely last October, but through another route from Yosemite. There's a road further south, but not this one. How cool is that? Just saw a sign that said Mount Airy, A-I-R-Y, and so I guess that's where I am. Pretty neat though. Ely, Nevada. I was here last October. Looks about the same. I photographed that building quite a bit. By the way, I just saw an old school train, and it was just puffing like, I guess it's a coal power train. And it was just pumping out the smoke. Anyway, it wasn't on fire. It was just getting going. Should have probably gotten a shot of that because you don't see that every day. But anyway, I'm gonna gas up here, use the bathroom, and then continue on to Salt Lake, albeit via a different path that I was not on last time. So from Ely, I got onto Highway 93, which goes northeast and back up to I-80, which is the main route that people go across. And I think I'm about 15 miles away from I-80. I don't know the name of that mountain, but it looks pretty cool. So about 2 hours away from Salt Lake City now. I believe this is Salt Lake City ahead, but it's strange because it's still 35 miles more to go. So maybe I'm mistaken and it's beyond or something, but I can't believe it's on the other side of those mountains, as I recall from the last time I was here. Anyway, regardless, it's quite beautiful over here. You can see the clouds above the mountains, and it's like perfect light. Little trick about photography is if you want the best photos, it's when the light is either in the morning or in the evening, but not under bright light, and you'll get the most spectacular photos generally. So anyway, almost here, a little bit tired, but my room's already booked, so I'm just gonna kind of chill out tonight and even get a little work done. So Salt Lake City is a bit further. I guess I forgot the terrain, but this is, I think it's called Grantsville, and it's quite spectacular. So you can see the water in the foreground, these gorgeous mountains, and the snow on them. Like, it's like, if you didn't know differently, you'd think you're in Europe or something. Pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. So I was completely wrong that mountain range before was another one. So this is like a second one, and that is Salt Lake City there in the distance. So almost here. Anyway, less snow here it seems than further back. Nice to get here in daylight. There it is. You can see the downtown of Salt Lake now. Pretty cool.